Hello everyone! Today we're going to trade using technical analysis, and to help technical analysis we're going to use the ATR indicator. This indicator will tell us when the market becomes volatile, means when the price changes faster, and when on the contrary the volatility in the market decreases, means the price changes slightly. Only a competent combination of technical analysis and the indicator will give us good results. Today we will find some working cases and try to make a profit. And in my closed Telegram channel, you can get profitable trading signals. To be added to it, message me the code word team to my private messages in Telegram, and I'm going to add you and share them with you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, leave a comment and press the bell. Now let's get started. To do this, I click on three dots at the top of the screen, select the Tools tab and add the indicator. I suggest changing the color of the indicator curve for convenient display. This indicator is a curve that indicates the level of volatility in the market. If this line is moving up, then the volatility is getting higher, and if the curve moves down, then the volatility is falling. For example, here the curve is moving up respectively, and on the chart we see an impulse price increase. Candles are getting longer, and here we see big price fluctuations. This is high volatility. We see some kind of trading just at the time the curve of the indicator is directed downwards. In this case, the price fluctuates less. This is low volatility. And then again, the curve of the indicator makes a turn and begins to move up. We again see strong price fluctuations, the beginning of an impulse growth. That is, volatility is increasing again. This is a good entry point, so we will open a trade for a race for 2 minutes. The curve of the indicator is moving up. It just suggests that the price fluctuations are getting stronger, and we may see a good price increase in the near future. At the same time, the main price highs become noticeably higher. There have been a lot of pulse green candles on the chart lately. All this suggests that the price has a good potential for growth. I think it's more likely that the price will continue to move up in an uptrend, right? So we take 2 minutes to spare, taking into account a pullback or trading. So let's wait for the result of our trade. The price pulled back down and longer green candles appeared on the chart. Here we didn't see a big increase. The price didn't move as impulsively as before. We see confirmation of this on the indicator since the curve stopped moving up and is rather moving inexpressively. That is, volatility in the market fell. But despite this, our trade closed above the entry point, and here we make a profit. So let's continue and find some other working case. Here we have a good confident uptrend. When a long green candle appeared on the chart and an active price increase began, the indicator curve just made a turn and began to move up. We see shorter candles on the chart and some fading, and here the curve of the indicator is just moving down. It suggests that market volatility dropped. After the next phase of active growth, the price pulls back down. At the same time, we'll see that the curve of the indicator is also moving down. It suggests that it's more likely that we won't see a continuation of the trend in the near future. Therefore, we will open a trade for a fall for 1 minute. So let's try to make money here on a downward pullback. At the same time, we see that a pulse red candle formed on the chart, and recently the price has been moving up without making any pullbacks as such. All this suggests that the price still has the potential to decrease. The indicator also indicated a decrease in volatility. It can be seen by short candles on the chart. That is, the price can continue to move up the uptrend yet. We took 1 minute, taking into account that the price may show a slight decrease, and only after that it may continue to grow. So let's wait for the result. The price shows a slight decrease, and here we make a profit. Here we made money on the price pullback. The indicator also gave us a good entry point. I suggest we continue and look for some more working cases. Here the price is moving in an uptrend. At the moment, from the last price maximum, the price is making downward pullbacks to the support level. At the same time, the chart with a pulsed red candle already goes beyond this level. The indicator curve is also moving downwards. So let's open a trade for a fall for 1 minute here. We'll have a case similar to the previous trade. According to the indicator, we see that the volatility in the market is getting lower. The main price highs are also falling. There was also a breakdown in the support level. All this suggests that the price still has the potential to increase. So it's more likely that the price will continue to move down and only then resume its growth. So let's wait for the result. Our trade closes below the entry point, and here we make a profit. 1 minute was just enough for this trade, so let's continue and find some more working cases. Here the price is moving in an uptrend. When a large impulse candle appeared on the chart, the curve of the indicator just went up sharply. Here the price is moving in an uptrend. When a large impulse candle appeared on the chart, the curve of the indicator just went up sharply. This is how I understand that market volatility increased. Then the curve began to move downwards, and the chart shows that the candles were getting shorter compared to the impulse candle. That is, the price fluctuations became smaller. Now the curve of the indicator is moving inexpressively, and there is some kind of a trading on the chart. Here I propose to open a trade for a fall for 1 minute, since the curve of the indicator tells us about low volatility in the market. That is, at the moment the price slowed down its growth and can continue to move along the upward trend yet. There is still room until the last price minimum, and as we saw earlier, we observed a long-term trading in this area. All this suggests that the price has a potential for a fall, and it's more likely that in the near future we will see a pullback down into this area. 1 minute should be enough for us to make such a decrease, so let's wait for the result of the trade. The price is moving down and is just coming to the area we indicated. Here we get a good profit. 1 minute was perfect for us. The indicator also gave us a good entry point here. We have already increased the deposit by more than 10 times the initial amount. This is a great result. I suggest we continue and find some more working cases. Here the price is trading in a sideways trend. I marked its upper and lower limits. In such a case, the curve of the indicator doesn't move significantly and is located at the bottom. It indicates that market volatility is low right now. This, in fact, is the essence of the sideways trend. That is, the price moves within its limits. Price fluctuations are usually small. Now the price touches the upper limit of the sideways trend. In such a case, we will open a trade for a fall for 2 minutes, because now the price is more likely to move to the lower limit. We have already seen such a movement before, and this is how the price usually behaves inside the sideways trend. That is, it moves from the lower limit to the upper, and vice versa. We take 2 minutes to spare, taking into account that the price may get into a trading or a pullback up. And let's observe what will happen in the next few minutes here. Our trade closes below the entry point. We made money here. In case of a sideways trend, such an indicator is not very informative. If you don't know how to determine a sideways trend, then such an arrangement of the indicator curve will tell you that there is low volatility in the market right now, and the price is probably moving in the sideways trend. Now let's see what happens here in the market next. Here we have a breakdown of the upper limit of the sideways trend as new candles are formed outside it. In such a case, we will open a trade for a race for 3 minutes, since we also see that earlier the curve of the indicator made a reversal and began to go up stronger. That is, volatility in the market increased. Just at the moment an upward movement appeared on the chart, the new price maximum turned out to be higher than the previous one, and then the upper limit was broken through. All this tells us that the price has a good potential for growth. Here we took 3 minutes to spare, taking into account a trading or a pullback down. So let's see how our trade closes. The price continued to move up, and he will make a profit. The timing of the trade was not the most ideal, but it's not always possible to accurately choose the right time. With experience, you will be able to better navigate the market case and better choose time for your trades. Well, let's look at the next market case. Here the price is moving in a sideways trend. At the moment, we see a certain compression of its upper limit. At the same time, the curve of the indicator also made the reversal and is moving up. In such a case, we will open a trade for a race for 3 minutes. Since this level is more likely to be broken through and the price will continue to move up the uptrend. The price has already tried to break through this level last time, and there's a lot of space left from the current positions to the last price maximum. The indicator also indicates high volatility in the market. All this suggests that the price has a good potential for growth, and in the near future, we will see a strong price movement. Here we take 3 minutes to spare, taking into account a trading or a pullback down. So let's see the result. Pulse green candles are forming on the chart, and we have a breakout of the level. Here we get a good confident profit. In this case, the indicator also gave us an excellent entry point, and 3 minutes in this case was just perfect for us. So let's find one last entry point for today. Here we have a good confident uptrend, and the chart is just now hitting the resistance level and moving mainly with green candles. We also see on the indicator that the curve is moving up. It suggests that the volatility in the market increased. In such a case, we will open a trade for a race for 3 minutes, because it's more likely that the price will continue to move up in an uptrend. We also see that there's still a lot of space left before the next important price level. And also, the main price lows are rising here. All this suggests that the price has a good potential for growth. We took 3 minutes to spare, taking into account that the price may get into trading or a pullback will happen. Let's wait for the result of this trade. The price continued to move up and here we get a good confident profit. The indicator gave us a good entry point and 3 minutes in this case was perfect for us. So today we traded with the ATR indicator. Now you can connect this indicator on your platform yourself and try to trade using this tool. When trading with any indicator, be guided not only by one instrument. Pay attention to the market trends, support and resistance levels, and etc. With the right experience and certain knowledge, over time, everything will start to work out for you too. I hope this video turned out to be useful for you and you like this way of trading. Well, if you want to get profitable trading signals from me, send me the code word team to my private messages in Telegram and I'm going to add you to my closed Telegram channel where I'm going to constantly share my profitable trading signals with you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, leave a comment and press the bell. See you soon. Bye!